My name is Alan Harris. I am a senior and I'm a biology pre-medical concentration major.
My name is Ajaylah Hicks. I'm a sophomore majoring in construction management.
My name is Lance Nathaniel. I'm a junior and I'm a double major in anthropology and emergency disaster management with a minor in leadership.
So what are my identities apart from being black? What else? I'm a chancellor's ambassador. Yeah, I'm a part of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I'm a biology major. I'm a business owner. I'm a brother. I'm a friend. Yeah.
All of my identities are being a black woman, being the vice president of BSU, being the marketing chair for AAUW, which is the American Association of University Women. I'm also a mentee from Project Care, and I am a black woman in construction management.
A son, male, gay, spiritual, a poet, a brother, cousin, grandson. I like to think of myself as a revolutionary when need be, a leader, a mentor. Most of all, I like to really emphasize that I am also human and me as well when I think about my identities.
How would I describe being black in Cullowhee? I would describe it as a challenge. I came from Charlotte, where it was mostly, in my school, was predominantly black, so having to be more so around different people in a diverse setting, not knowing where everybody comes from, like their different backgrounds, was kind of shaking up for me, just because I had to relearn a lot of things that I never thought about.
I will say it can be draining at times for sure, solely because I think the structures in place academically and socially don't benefit me as a black individual, and that isn't acknowledged for me either.
How would I describe my experience being black in Cullowhee? It's definitely an experience. I'm coming from Atlanta, Georgia, so it's definitely a different culture there. And up here, you know, it's kind of more in the country and more southern. I don't know if that's a way I can put it, but it's definitely an experience. I don't know, it's never been bad for me though, I say that. It's never been that bad for me. Have I ever experienced racism on campus? Personally, like personal acts of racism, that's a tough question.
Yes, I have experienced racism on campus. I'm an RA, and so having to meet with different diverse students, we have to do bulletin boards. And mine tend to focus on a social justice type of reform. I did one called Check Your Privilege, and that caused a lot of attention for students who did not like the information on the board. So of course it got vandalized, written on with some harsh remarks. But I mean, that's also expected when you're in a place like Silva.
I've never in my face experienced racism, but recently videos have come out that have made me very uncomfortable, literally made my skin crawl, that make me feel like, am I really safe to go to class? Am I safe enough to just be minding my business and not be called a racial slur?
Do I feel comfortable going out in Silva? Honestly, no. Solely because, I mean, I lose service a lot too at times. So if anything were to happen, I feel as if I have no one else to call. My family's out in Greensboro and in New York, and that's a long drive away. And the friend groups that I usually do go out with are predominantly white. So I don't know their response to certain situations. For me as a black individual, it's a little uncomfortable at times, I will say, because it's like you against everyone else that you see, and there's not enough people that look like you. If an issue were to arise, who can you call to have your back in a certain situation?
Do I feel comfortable going out in Silva? Yeah, I say I would if I'm in a group, honestly. Yeah, because sometimes I'll go to like, maybe if I need to go to AutoZone or something like that, then it's like I'm kind of getting some looks, which I don't mind now, but you know, it's something that happens.
Not really. We are in the mountains. I am Black, so it's kind of like, you never know, especially with the climate this year, with the election going on. You never know how people feel about you, and you don't know if they can harm you or not. So I generally don't go off campus.
What's it like shopping at Walmart? Honestly, it's kind of like funny because I see something on Instagram about it, like, but I feel like I'm being watched all the time. And then if I go in with my friends or something, I go in and I didn't get anything, I'm like, maybe I should just buy something so they don't think I'm stealing. Oh, and let me get the receipt. You know what? Let me get a bag too. And like literally every time that I walk out of Walmart, I just like, it's just habit now. I have my receipt in my hand, so when I'm walking out, I just have to have my receipt in my hand. But that's everywhere. Maybe a little bit more so here, but I still feel like that in Atlanta sometimes. You know, I'm walking out with my receipt. I bought everything here, sir. So.
What is it like to shop at Walmart in Cullowhee? It's not that bad for me. Of course, I get stares because like I usually come in a group of Black people, so the stigma that we're stealing, whatever. You get those stares, but besides that, a lot of workers are very helpful and will let you know like, hey, this is that, and just, I mean, if you just mind your business, you probably won't have any altercations, but there will be people that look at you sideways like, what is she doing here? What are they doing here? What are they up to?
The Walmart in Silva, it does make me feel uncomfortable. So shopping there is iffy. I'm the kind of person to go in and go out. My first time going by myself was actually the beginning of this year. I just need to go pick up some items, but you see so many Trump flags, Confederate flags, American flags, and the staring on top of that, it's like, wow, this does create an environment where hostility is potential, where things can escalate, where I don't feel comfortable or safe, but I also need to carry myself in a way where you don't let the fear show, you don't let that hesitation show, you walk with your head up high.
Some resources that I wish I could add is a mall that was closer, because I did bring a lot of clothes, but like, you never know when you need to change your outfit. Another resource I wish we had was a beauty supply store, not Sally's, a beauty supply store where I can buy weave and braiding hair or natural hair products. And one more thing I would add is more places to chill indoors. I'm not an outdoorsy person, so I don't really care to go up to the airport overlook. So somewhere that I can chill indoors would be cool as well.
What are some resources that I wish I had? I don't know. There's a lot because like I said, I come from Atlanta, so I got pretty much everything I need in Atlanta. Especially hair products. That's the one big thing. When I had hair, I don't got, you know what I'm saying, got the low cut now. But when I had hair, it was hard finding my Cantu and stuff like that, or like shea butter and stuff like that. They have like a little small section in Walmart, ethnic hair section. So yeah, I wish that. And then I don't know, I wish there was more of a soul food place up here, something like that, maybe.
Resources, I would like a barbershop would really be nice. I would like a place where, especially within CAPS or just in general, where Black students could actually come together and sit down and talk. I know ICA does an excellent job at that. I wish more places off campus, like Black-owned stores that sort of accommodate Black needs. Just areas where Black people could sit down and relax without having to face any kind of racial stigma if anything were to happen, or be put in a position where things could escalate terribly.
Do I have any advice for incoming Black freshmen? Yeah, I'll give y'all some advice. Just, you know, don't be hurt by everything, you know, because like you're coming to somewhere where it's probably not the norm for you. Usually, it's not the norm for you. So just come with an open mind and don't come with, a chip on your shoulder like, all right, if someone says something to me, then I'm finna go off on them. You gotta come with an open mind, because if you don't, then you miss out on a lot of opportunities. And also, I say just talk to everybody. Talk to everybody, because like I said, if you stick to one group of people, or you like in your own little clique, you gonna miss out on so much. It's fun up here, honestly. It's fun. I never thought I would be going tubing down a river or hiking or something like that. But just expand your horizon, because it makes you a better person.
The advice I have for Black students that are having a hard time coping in this environment is find your group of people. Whether it's someone older than you, someone the same age, someone in your class, someone in your dorm room, find a group of people that you can be yourself in, that you can vent to, that you don't have to feel like you have to change yourself in order to be accepted.
Advice for incoming Black freshmen, I would say find your group. Find a group where you can that sort of anchor you. Because being surrounded by people who are white and not like you, and rarely seeing Black people on campus, could be very draining. So finding that group of people who can give you a sense of familiarity and somewhat be your home is very helpful. But more so than anything, find strength within yourself and find some kind of confidence and positivity in the fact that you are here, that you are able to make a change and a difference. I have seen the current 2 videos. I actually posted them up on the Snapchat and talked to a few people about them to see if they could spread them. It's of no surprise to me. I'm sure these are things that happen every day, and I hate to say it, but the Black students I've spoken to as a RA and those who are underclassmen, quite a few of them wanted to withdraw from the university. They've stated they don't feel comfortable here, that the university is not welcoming to them. And that's a very valid answer. I felt the same way as a freshman, just due to the staring, the comments people would make. It's heartbreaking, because when you come to university, you're expecting to just be here for your education, to start a career, not having to worry about your well-being as well in the physical sense. Those videos, I do think, have created an atmosphere where things can escalate. And knowing Western's history with presidential elections, we have one coming up, so that was of no help in trying to minimize my anxiety with coming here during an election season, knowing Western's history with those.
How do I feel about the video? Well, first off, there was 2 videos. The first one was of a couple girls singing a City Girls song that had the N-word in it, which that wasn't much of a problem to me because it's in a song. I know how regular it is nowadays, but it's still a word that should not be used by anyone besides Black people, and that's just that. But the other video was 2 white males who were talking about how they were not racist, they weren't white supremacists, but they continue to call Black women the N-word gals, which literally made my skin crawl because I've never been sexualized that way. So it just kind of made me feel like, wow, like, that's how y'all feel about us. That's how you feel about me. Like, I was literally felt so disgusted with myself and sat in bed all day.
Have I seen the current videos of students making racist remarks? Yes, I have. I have seen those.
How does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel? Personally, I'm just disappointed. It's like a disappointed. With everything going on, like, you just see that there's still a lot of ignorance. There's still a lot of ignorance going on, and it's just sad to see that, because I think one of the guys released a statement or something, and he was saying, I didn't say any racist remarks, and I'm like, man, he doesn't know. I feel like he doesn't know, and we gotta teach him. So, like, my biggest thing is, like, don't hate. Because if you give hate, it's just gonna breed more hate. So I say, you know what I'm saying, educate people. Like, educate why you shouldn't be saying that, or why that's so offensive to people. Like, it's okay to be mad, because you have your right to be mad, and you know what I'm saying, feel how you feel because some crazy stuff was said. But at the same time, like, we don't want this to continue to happen. You know what I'm saying? So we're using this as an example, but we don't want to keep using this as an example. You know what I'm saying? This should be like one of the last examples of this, which it probably won't be, but we have to look at it like that. You know what I mean? And we have to try to educate. It's hard. Like, making change is not easy at all. It's not easy, and we see that because a lot of stuff hasn't been changed. But you know what I'm saying? We have to be the ones to make a change. And my biggest thing is too, like, if you want to make a change how you can make a change. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I'm gonna go be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go be a doctor, and I'm gonna have people under me. So if you want a job under me, and you're a black doctor or a white doctor, you know, I have the opportunity to let you on. You know what I'm saying? And I can promote my race through my achievements. So if you want to be a lawyer, or you want to be a musician, or whatever it is, empower your people through what you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Through your talents. That's my thing about it.